Hello and welcome back to my channel. In this video we're going to talk about an area called Meydan. It's a huge area and we will talk about this area with the salesperson of the developer who is building in Meydan and focusing in Meydan. So Meydan is very diverse, high-rise building, mid-rise and low-rise buildings. So we will talk in details about the area, what's coming to the area, what's already in here and what projects the developer AMIS have in this area. Let's dive in. I'm here with Leila. She's the sales manager of the developer AMIS, who is focusing on Meydan. And Leila is not just a beautiful lady, she's very knowledgeable, a salesperson. She knows Meydan like in details and she knows her product very well. So we will start just from Meydan as a whole. Leila, hello.
Hi,
nice meeting you.
Very nice to meet you and thank you very much for coming over.
We have this beautiful map right here and we will ask Leila to give us a tour all over Meydan.
Great, so Meydan as a whole is part of Mohammed bin Rashid city, which is very important because Mohammed bin Rashid city consists of Meydan, which is defined by the borders in green, and also Dubai Hills. So it will always have a certain premium because the Sheikh himself has decided to name this area after his name. Then on top of that, what we can see here is that Meydan is divided in a few districts and all of these districts are completing each other and not competing with each other. All right, so over here what we can see is that a few areas have been developed already and a few areas has been launched but not developed already. So Meydan started 20 years ago with Nad Al Sheba 1, which is an area that is extremely premium because it has royal palaces, it has also very high profiles of Emiratis. I'm talking about ministers, members of the royal family.
So if I got you right, this area is mostly leasehold, so there are Emiratis living there, right?
This is exactly how Meydan started, because Meydan was created to be residential area only made for this purpose, just a premium residential area.
So we have low-rise villa communities.
Absolutely.
Green and nice and well established at the moment because they are there for a long time.
Completely.
Already.
So 20 years ago, this is how it started with Nad Al Sheba 1 and the Royal Palace, which is the palace of Sheikh Hamdan, the ruler of Dubai, Prince Crown of Dubai. So that explains as well how this area is that premium. Then they decided to open it on freehold. So they had to make the area attractive, right?
Sure.
So they came up with the race course and the golf course. It's important because the race course is hosting some of the most prestigious events of Dubai because this is the sport that is the favorite of the Sheikh.
Yeah, last year it was just a beautiful, magnificent show. They had like the drone show, the fireworks, like just beautiful thing. I just witnessed it in person. It was wow.
And it is literally the place to be. So once there is those events, you have to be dressed nicely, you have to be seen in that place, you have to be photographed in that place. So that explains how important this area is. Now, to understand the shape of Meydan and how it was done, there's a few districts and as I was telling you, they are completing each other because they all are different. From this area was born the area here that is surrounding the race course. It's a low-rise, green, family-friendly area that has been performing very well in the past few years because this is an area that is at least 10 years old. All right? So after that, what came up was mostly Heartland area, which is the mid and high-rise of Meydan. This is the only area that will have mid and high-rise buildings. Then we have District 1 that has been delivered recently, ultra-luxurious villas, crystal blue lagoons and very high-end residences. Then over here, what has been launched recently is Nad Al Sheba Gardens that is launched by Faces, and every time something is launched over there, it is sold out in the next 5 minutes. And around here we have two latest districts in Meydan. One of them is Meydan Avenue, which is a rebranded part of this area. that Nakhil has decided to demolish to come up with new parks. One of our plots is directly in one of those new parks. And District 11, which is the new gem of Meydan because it has all of the branded residences. It has also a lot of nice townhouses, branded products, and it's directly on Al Ain Road. As you may know, what's the #1 problem in Dubai right now?
Sure, for sure it's traffic.
Exactly. So with Al Ain Road that has 8 lanes on each side, you're joining downtown and Business Bay in 10 to 15 minutes.
Yeah, that's true. The Al Ain Road is it's a wide road. It has like around 8 lanes in each direction, which gives the drivers very fast access to the downtown and Business Bay. So it's and as you mentioned, all of these this part of Meydan is low-rise. It's either villa communities or low-rise buildings, which is great. It won't have that much of people actually using Al Ain Road because it's not high-rise, it's low-rise, meaning less people. Heartland is the only high-rise part of Meydan, and Shoba Heartland already is there. It's delivered, it's a nice community, same as District 1 mid-rise, and starting from here we have only low-rise.
Now what is very interesting as well is that if we look at Meydan as a whole, now that we know what has been delivered and we know what is coming up, what's very interesting is to see how areas that have been developed have performed in the past few years and what to expect from the new areas. What I mean is that this area is developed, this one as well, this one, this one, this one, and this one, all of them delivered. So what it means is that we have approximately 40 to 50% of Meydan that is not yet delivered, which makes it the right time to enter that community and to see it performing.
Exactly.
In terms of location, we are also strategically located between downtown, Creek, and Hills. These are very strategic points of Dubai, and we are between very big malls as well, Dubai Hills Mall, Dubai Mall over there, and Creek Harbor Mall that will be coming up, which will be some of the biggest malls.
Yeah, that's right. And I find people who work in Business Bay and downtown, they are very fond of this area because if you work in Business Bay, for you it's like up to 10 minutes drive at most, and you are in Meydan, for example, in District 1 or Meydan Avenue. And by the way, this Polo Residences, it's a very nice family-oriented mini community. We will add the pictures and the video for you just to give the idea what's the lifestyle in this part of Meydan. It's low-rise, nice, green, just great for families. It's my opinion, it's great for families.
It is definitely made for families, not just great for them, because it also has a lot of schools, very high rated schools, which is bringing a lot of families because those children, they have parents.
Exactly.
So the families are moving there. Now on top of that, if we want to understand what is the typology of people in Meydan, it's families and the newcomers of Dubai. So the people that used to move in Dubai few years, 5 years, 10 years ago, were mostly people that would come alone with a backpack trying their luck, right?
Exactly.
Today, who are these people that are moving to Dubai?
It's different portraits. We have this tendency that people moving with families alone because Dubai is getting better in terms of education, healthcare every year. So people want to move here and stay here, not just, like you said, just come for a couple of years to try to make money and then leave. No, people come here to build their lives in Dubai.
Absolutely.
And that's why they need family communities. That's why they can look into Meydan, which is close to downtown and Business Bay, and say, okay, I want to live here because it's low-rise, nice, not very crowded, much quieter than Business Bay and downtown. That's the advantages.
Exactly. So we are in a community that is extremely close without having to go through the agitation of the high towers and the traffic. So you're still very close, yet having a different lifestyle. So in Meydan, what we are promoting is a calm lifestyle, a family-friendly area. So we have everything we need to be able to offer a higher-end lifestyle. So what's very important here to understand as well is that people pay more to live in those areas as comparison to downtown and Business Bay. And the reason for that is that you have also less supply. If you are in an area which has low rise, obviously you have less supply, and the demand is exponentially increasing in Meydan. So that creates this elasticity between demand and supply, and the fact that people will pay more to live here rather than to live in areas that are crowded with buildings, high-rise buildings with a lot of units.
I agree. So Leila, let's talk about projects that you have here in District 11. It might occur to our viewers that it's on the edge of Meydan. It is true, but what actually is hidden in there is just amazing, because District 11 is mostly villa communities, not just any villa communities, but high-ticket, expensive branded villa communities. And AMIS has their villa community in there as well, but not just a villa community, residential buildings too. So how it works? Can you tell us about District 11?
Absolutely. So District 11 is the hidden gem of Dubai. As you said, in terms of distance, it might be further if we compare it to the upper part of Meydan. However, in terms of time, it's going to take you exactly the same time to join the center or downtown and Business Bay, which is considered to be the center. In a time where the traffic is becoming the main issue in Dubai, you have to be strategic. And to avoid that traffic, being exactly located on Al Ain Road is going to save you a lot of time, and it's going to be one of the most strategic locations.
Because yes, as we mentioned before, Al Ain Road is a wide road and there is a speed limit of 110. I believe that will allow you go up to 130, and you will still have this beautiful connectivity to the city center if you are working then or there, if you are looking to be close to the city center. Okay, let's move to the projects that you have in District 11.
Absolutely. So this is what District 11 looked like and will be looking like in the next 2 to 3 years when it's entirely developed. But for now, let me explain to you what exists there already. So over here, what you can see here are the fences of the Sheikh Palace. So you can see the proximity between District 11 and the Palace of the Sheikh.
Just in case you want to visit Sheikh's Palace, it's not allowed, it's a restricted area, but it's there. You can
Driving around there is actually very nice.
Driving around there is allowed. You can enjoy the proximity to Sheikh Palace, just driving around, but of course, no entrance.
Absolutely, and it is very green, low rise. It has a lot of little trees. So around here, if we're talking about the area, what exists already there? This whole community of villa belongs to Emirates Airline. It's for their pilots and high management. It exists already. It has a clubhouse, a community center, and a French school. Over here we have branded townhouses by Elisab. So extremely premium as a branding as well. Here we have a stunning project called Opal Gardens that will be soon delivered.
And this part is all delivered already?
It is delivered, yes.
So to say all of this?
The below part of District 11 around here is delivered. Here we have Kent College that exists already.
Which is beautiful, right?
Very nice
school and college, which
exactly is... French school and British school, which is a nice combo in any area. There is a Spinneys in construction over there in that area too. And over here, those are going to be delivered with a lagoon inside. And this specific parcel is only for ultra luxury villas. What I mean by that is that most of them are branded. And on top of that, the other ones that will be surrounding the lagoons, for example, are extremely luxury projects.
For instance, what are these projects?
For example, the Sanctuary by Ellington, which were sold at the starting price of 30 million. We also have our first project, the Woodland Residences, which was 30 exclusive villas branded by Lamborghini Surfaces.
Okay.
Here we can find the Bentley villas, for example, Karl Lagerfeld villas. All of this will be built with a sustainable lagoon inside.
Nice.
So the neighborhood of these apartments is going to be ultra luxury villas, branded townhouses, independent villa with a full community that is developed here, 2 schools which will bring a lot of families, and we are talking in terms of supply about only 65 plots of low-rise buildings that can be only 5 floors, which means that in total it's going to be 3,500 units approximately. It's the equivalent of 2 towers in downtown.
Exactly. Some towers even have more units than that, than the whole community. So it's great. Again, you will enjoy less traffic. You would enjoy like
a peaceful lifestyle,
peaceful
a green
lifestyle.
community.
There would be no noise coming from that many cars driving around the community. And in terms of like infrastructure, as you said, we have a college, we have a school already. Spinis is coming up, and your neighbors would be high ticket people.
Absolutely, and there is something as well to highlight. On the other part of the street of Al Ain Road, which is this part, this is Nada Sheba 4, which is community of villas for Emiratis. And what we need to understand as well about infrastructures is that Nakhil is the master developer of this entire area that we call Meydan. That's first. So they will be responsible for the roads, for the greeneries, for the parks, and so on. And they belong to the government. On top of that, any community that is leasehold community, so belongs to Emiratis, always have the best infrastructures for themselves.
Exactly.
So this is what gives a premium to that area. In terms of infrastructures, we're going to be very nicely served. In terms of neighborhood, it's going to be extremely premium and luxurious. Where we have a proximity to the Sheikh Palace. Everything is a low-rise, schools, parks, and as part of the 2030 vision of the Sheikh, everything will be very green.
Okay, nice, perfect. Let's now move to see exactly how the project looks. We just will go there and check the mock-up, okay?
Absolutely.
Just to give the idea how it's only low-rise and how it looks nice with amenities and everything.
So as a boutique project, it has only 5 floors, 51 units only, 1 bedrooms plus study, and 2 bedrooms apartment. All right. So if we have a closer look, in the front side, it's going to be all the 2 bedrooms apartments. So we have different layouts, both for investors and for end users. And then on the sides, we do have the 1 bedrooms that are for the investors. So these are the smaller size 1 bedrooms. Over here on the corner units, we will have the 1 bedrooms plus study, very interesting and very nice layouts. And here I have my biggest units of 1 bedrooms that are mostly for end users. On the rooftop, we have most of the amenities that will be resort-like amenities. What I mean by that is we have an infinity pool. We also have a barbecue area, a gathering area, an outdoor cinema that will have a big screen, a fully equipped gym, and on top of that, in the ground floor, we will also have the grand lobby and a kids play area.
It's very nice, actually. The building does not compromise in terms of amenities. It's only 51 units, but you have all the modern amenities that it can be found in projects that are like
thousands of units.
Thousands of units. Yeah, you will have this same amenities, and you can enjoy them fully because you won't find there that much people trying to use it at the same time, which is nice. And one more thing, Laila said 1 bedrooms and above, no studios, which means the area is family oriented.
Exactly,
no studios.
That would not make
Not for
sense.
bachelors, actually.
Absolutely not. That would absolutely not make sense to have studios in this area that is a fully family oriented area.
Okay, now we are standing in front of the mock-up of the villa community, which is completely sold out, right?
Absolutely. It was sold out when we launched it 2 years ago in just a few days. So we are talking in terms of community about 30 exclusive villas, 5 bedrooms, standalone, delivered with a swimming pool and directly in District 11. So those villas are added value to the community. Why? Because over here we have a lagoon inside. We have a kids play area, and those villas will be delivered with everything that anyone needs in a villa. You don't have to think about building the swimming pool or anything else. 5 bedrooms with 3 service rooms and elevators inside, branded with Lamborghini tiles.
Very nice. Now let's talk about another project which is located right here in Meydan Avenue. The location is very nice. Laila, could you show us you have a very nice video?
Absolutely.
I'm actually driving this road every day because I also live in Meydan, and it is like this. The downtown is close. You can see Burj Khalifa very nicely. Low-rise, green. It's not AI generated. Trust me, this is how it looks.
This is the entrance of the Sheikh Palace. So we are in the area of the Sheikh Palace.
If you want, you can enjoy driving around. You can see beautiful horses and everything, like the statues of horses and the greenery.
This is the beginning of the bike track, which is 95 kilometers with all the food trucks around. As you can see here, the skyline is extremely close.
Yeah, and there is a huge gym there. One of the
biggest gym, and this is the French school that has all levels.
Yeah, so it is what you can find in Meydan Avenue, and the spin is like many supermarkets and stuff, and if you need it, there is also like markets where you can buy alcohol as well. So there is one in there, in case you need it. Okay.
Just in case.
And now we'll show you the project, how the project looks. Yes, Laila, please.
Sure. So here is the master plan of Meydan Avenue together with the entire area that is below District 1. This is District 1 on top of this.
Existing, here, so that there is...
This was delivered, the greenery is coming up, but the lagoons have been delivered, the residences have been delivered, and the villas as well. So around here we have the Meydan Racecourse that we mentioned earlier. The French school that we mentioned, Meydan Hotel that is kind of considered a monument. We have a future metro station that is coming up in there. And this is the shopping center and Spinneys that is in Polo Residence.
Yes.
Polo Residence, I would like to mention one thing. It performed extremely well in the last 9 years, even though they don't even have that much of amenities. But just because of the park, this specific part performed extremely well.
Yeah, there is no amenities though. There are modern buildings, they have swimming pools, gyms, spa and everything. These buildings are great, but they have none. Only they have a park over here, and you can find that these buildings are extremely popular amongst families, regardless of not having those modern amenities. So we can see that it would be super close, Woodland Crest, right across the street, so to say.
Exactly, and around here, this is what we call Meydan Avenue. This is the area that has been demolished by Nakhil to come up with those new parks. And our plot is just here, so it will be directly located on the park. These buildings already exist, and as you can see in that specific area, their main view is either a community road or another building. The main point here is to add value by creating plots directly on parks to serve families that will actually need to be on the park.
Exactly.
If I take a closer look, this is exactly our plot, directly on the park that will be covering 4 plots. Beautiful. Here what I want to highlight is that it's on the park, and this is the big added value of this.
Yes, but for the families it's crucial actually.
Exactly.
To have a place, some green place they can, to be honest, send their children to play in the park and enjoy some time off, like with kids.
Quality time.
In the park playing peacefully. So this is the added value, like you said.
Absolutely. So here we're talking as well about a G+5 that in terms of design is really standing out. We have curvy shapes, we have a very nice looking buildings, floor to ceiling windows, and directly located on the park. So we are talking again about 50 units. Okay, 1 bedrooms and 2 bedrooms available.
No studios again. No studios. Family
again,
community.
Irrelevant.
Okay, nice.
So on this building, we are talking about a lot of people that enjoy this building and would want to go for this building because the community around is already fully developed. So it's very easy for someone to go in that area and project themselves. And this project is going to be delivered in June 2027. So for someone that would have plans to move in Dubai very soon and not want to wait 3-4 years for a project to be delivered, this is the right option.
Okay, great. And also it has all the modern amenities you can imagine. As we talked before, it will have everything.
This building has 10 plus amenities.
Yes.
So definitely everything a resident would need.
That's right. So that's time to talk about prices and investment opportunities that AMIS as the developer can present to their clients, to their investors. And we're gonna start from District 11 projects, from residential projects in District 11. So Leila, can you tell us what are the prices? We have them here.
So our starting prices in that area are very attractive because they are below the market standard, which are approximately about 1.4, 1.5 as a starting price for a one bedroom in the area as of now. And for the starting price, you can get a one bedroom at 1.2 million dirhams, a one bedroom plus study at 1.5 million dirhams, and a two bedroom apartment at 2.1 million dirhams. Now,
That's
if
nice.
we want to know what to expect from these,
Yes.
we have two scenarios. Either I would like to resell my property before the handover,
Exactly.
either I would like to keep it and do some rental, right? So in that case, what is the actual power of AMIS is the payment plans that we are offering. 50% during construction and 50% on handover. So this is what will give you the power to make the maximum amount of upside. Why? Because the amount that you will be giving during the construction is minimal if you have to compare it to other projects, where there is 60-40 payment plans, 70-30, or even 80-20 payment plans.
Exactly. You can keep some of the money in your pocket instead of paying to the developer and use that money for your other businesses or other things that you need. With this 50-50 payment plan. And one more really attractive thing about this payment plan is that it is linked to construction, which is extremely nice because this is showing you that the developer is committed to deliver their projects, because it's basically this scenario for developer is, if I'm not doing construction, I'm not getting paid. So it's a added risk to the developer, this added pressure to the developer, but there is no pressure on the investor in this case, right?
Absolutely. If you are talking about the difference between this and a dated payment plan, if I had a dated payment plan only rather than construction milestone related, no matter if I would build, they would have to pay because legally they signed the contract like this.
Yes, it's
However,
obligation.
here it's an obligation for me to build, then to have DLD coming to my plot and giving me the certificate showing that I reached each milestone of completion, and then only I can collect the money from my clients.
Exactly. That also gives us the idea that the developer doesn't need the money to actually build the project. They have the money, they have the capacity to invest in building and get their money later, which is a very good sign.
Absolutely. As of now, what we're building is coming directly from our pocket. We are not waiting for whatever would be on the escrow account.
Great.
So after this, what I would like to do is every time I'm giving some projections, they are always backed by proper data. So in terms of rental, in that area, as of now, one building has been recently delivered, and this is the first building in that area to be delivered. So as you may know, it's in that area surrounded by other buildings being built. So it's, let's say, in a battlefield as of now. And what we know is that even though it is in the middle of construction, this building is already performing really well. In terms of one bedrooms and two bedrooms, the prices are already very good. So a one bedroom now is reaching 78 to 80,000 per year for the rentals. And for the two bedrooms, we are reaching 120,000 per year. which is a great performance as of now.
As of today, right?
Exactly. So what can we expect then in the case of in 2 years, when the whole community is delivered, when all the villas are delivered? What would be your assumption on the lowest price for the rentals?
I think it's going to be for 1-bedroom apartment, it's going to be around 100K, I believe.
I would like to go lower than this, and let's go to what can we expect as a ROI.
Oh, you put here 95.
I decided to go even below this, yes. So what you said as a number for the lowest expectation is right. However, I would like always to give the lower case, just in case. So here, let's say I bought my unit at 1.250 million dirhams. What I would expect as a rental price minimum, so this would be my worst case scenario, would be 95,000 dirhams. And
just to remind our viewers, the buildings would be delivered
in 2 years.
In 2 years.
Exactly, in November 2027. So around here, that would be an ROI in my worst case scenario, reaching 7.6%.
Okay.
Not bad for a worst case scenario, right?
Not bad for the worst case scenario, exactly. It's a decent return, nevertheless. It's a decent return, and we're talking about rental returns now, but also you will have some capital appreciation as well, for sure.
Absolutely. So what can we expect now from the 1-bedroom? What would you say would be the lowest price I can resell that property close to handover?
Okay, I would say, now I will play safer. I would say 1.4, but I have a feeling that it can be more than that. 1.4, so, I will play safe this time, okay?
You can play safe. So basically, we have decided to put as a lowercase scenario 1.5 for the simple reasons.
And I just tried to play safe. Just to
but even if
you.
It was 1.4, I could have like a very, very good return.
Exactly.
So here we decided to put the unit price at 1.250. However, I do have units that are exactly at 1.2. Okay. The payment plan is 50-50, which is the main point, which is your power in this flipping scenario. The best time to sell would be close to handover. Do you agree with this?
Exactly.
Great. Expected selling price in my worst case scenario, I put 1.5 for the simple reason that as of now, if other developers, if every project in the area is already selling at 1.4, 1.5 as a starting price, we are going with the assumption that no one else will make any capital appreciation, which is not really possible.
Not really possible.
Exactly. So let's say my expected profit is 250,000 within 2 years. That would mean that after paying 625,000 only, because it's a 50-50 payment plan, I would divide 250,000 by 625,000, and that would give me a return on equity of 40% in 2 years, meaning 20% per year.
Yes, return of equity is basically the return you're getting on the money invested.
On the capital that you have invested from your pocket.
So it's not from this price, it's what from actually you've invested. That's the 40%, which is, I can agree with. Because really other developers in that district, they have 1-bedroom, they're selling their 1-bedroom apartments very close to this price as of today. There you can find 1.4.
I saw as well starting price at 1.8 in that area.
Yeah, so this is the reality, and I agree. This is not just ideas. This is backed up by the research and thoughtful ideas put in this.
Absolutely, and on that side as well, what we have decided is to be very conservative. As of now, here the numbers that I'm presenting are really your worst case scenario.
Yes.
So you can't be lower than this. So you know that in the worst case, this is what you will be making.
And one more important factor is, again, having only 50 apartments in the project alone won't give you much competition in terms of reselling. So you won't compete with other investors that much, because there is not much people who are gonna want to sell along with you. So imagine a building that has 400, 500 units, and we are closer to handover, they starting to sell. some of those people who want to sell will sell at lower price.
Absolutely.
Going
Some
down,
of them
going
within
down.
distressed situations.
Distress situations, but here, because of the supply is limited, only 50 units. That's it. Less competition, which is also a very nice factor.
Absolutely. And this is how you keep the value of your unit.
So now we're going to talk about another district, Meydan Avenue, and about investment opportunities in there. So there we have residential building as well, G+5, low rise. And what we have here, Leila, that's the price for 1 bedroom.
So what we have here is the starting price for a 1 bedroom and the expected rental price. Again, we are not just taking numbers out of nowhere. We are always backed by data, and the data in that area is that today, as of now, a 1 bedroom apartment is renting for at least 100,000 per year.
That's right, that's right. Just across the street, we have a community called District 1, the residences. And here and there, you cannot find a price which is lower than 100K per year as of today, end of 2025. So there is, it's a reality.
So it's a very conservative number as well to expect that our building that will be directly located on the park with 10 plus amenities and which will be a new project, so fully new development, will reach a minimum of 115,000 on the rental.
I agree. In 2 years, it's absolutely possible. That's a very conservative actually number.
Exactly.
115. Yeah, in District 1 that I mentioned previously, 100K per year, and they don't have amenities. They have a swimmable lagoon, but you won't find their gym, you won't find their swimming pool, sauna, barbecue areas. They even don't have any retail spaces.
I know that.
So they are very limited in many things, but still they are doing really great in rents. So imagine having a new project full of amenities, again low rise, 50 units, easy.
And that's an indicator if people are moving there and paying that amount, knowing that they don't even have amenities. This is showing why people are moving there. They are moving there because of the location itself, because of what they are getting as a community, because of the schools. And exactly. This is where we can expect a minimum return on investment of 8%, which is a very good number for a low expectation.
I approve, for sure. What we can do in terms of resale?
So in terms of resale, basically we are expecting, based on the numbers that we have on the secondary market. On the secondary market, the buildings are already selling at 2,500 per square foot. I'm not going to compare prices because it's not the same surfaces. So I brought the number down to the actual data regarding resale as of now on the secondary market. Secondary market, historically and basically, is always cheaper than off-plan market. However, here is the other way around. If here we are at 2,300 per square foot and the secondary market is selling at 2,500 per square foot, that unit should be selling at least for 1.7, 1.8 on the minimum, which is again giving us very good numbers in terms of capital appreciation.
Agreed, agreed. That's very decent returns, rental and for resale as well. So you can enjoy as an investor a nice project, good returns and a great location. Thank you, Leila. It was a wonderful presentation. We went over all the details. You've done a fantastic job. Now we know the area in details. We know your project in details. We know the investment opportunities that can bring to the investors. And it was just a brilliant presentation from you. I enjoyed talking to you. And AMIS actually is, as a developer, is moving forward. They will not just stop on Meydan, they will move forward towards other locations, which is great. So you can expect more content from us with Leila. Again, definitely. It was a pleasure.
Thank you very much for coming over, and I hope to see you very soon.
Yes, see you soon.
And I hope to see you very soon.
Thank you and see you.